Let's start the second part of kitchen layout and planning audio note. We'll start setting up of working stations first. Raw materials enter the cooking sections from the main preparation areas like vegetables, meat, fish, and dry goods. These sections will be designed with a view to continue the flow movement through to the server. Layout is just not equipment setting and selecting, but it depends on the type of management policy on use of prepared foods and the operating cycle. The cooking sections should contain no through traffic lanes. The layout should be planed so that raw food stuff arrive at one point, processed in the cooking sections, and then dispatched to the server. The cooking sections should be designed with a view to making maximum use of available area and providing economy of effort in use. Following designs and layout are practiced for cooking setup. First one, island grouping, wall setting, L or U setting layouts. In island arrangement, equipment is placed back to back in the center of cooking area. It needs sufficient space to allow for this, including adequate gangways around the equipment and space to place other items along the wall. Wall setting and alternative arrangement involves sitting equipments along the wall. The arrangement is possible where travel distance are reduced and normally occurs in smaller premises. L or U layouts, this arrangement creates self-contained sections that discourages entry by non-authorized staff. They can promote efficient working with distances reduced between work centers. Design should include provisions for receiving of incoming goods, adequate storage facilities, sufficient preparations and service area, facility of washing and storage area, cleanliness and hygiene to be maintained, good ventilation system, easy maintenance of wall and ceiling, non-slippery floors, working diagrams for water and waste installation, proper drainage system, proper allocation of equipments, adequate working space, and dishing out area. The kitchen operations must work as a system. It is advisable to cite items of equipments used for specific functions together. This will help increase efficiency and avoid shortcuts. Hand basins must be cited strategically to encourage frequent hand washing in all food preparation areas. One should be in evidence at each workstations. Talking about kitchen working environment, the space must be approximately 15 square feet per person, and the height must be within 10 to 12 feet. The humidity should be nowhere around more than 60%, and it should be maintained below 60%. Provision for replacement of extracted air with fresh air is essential. The temperature should not be higher than 20 to 26 degrees Celsius. Well, the maximum working efficiency and comfort lies within 16 to 18 degrees Celsius in preparation area. The conversation should be possible within 15 feet regarding the case of noise. The light's minimum legal level in preparation area is 20 lumens per square feet, with up to 38 lumens preferable in all areas. Ventilation system. There are three basic types of ventilation system. The first one is extract. This system only removes air, thereby creating a negative pressure in the space. Outside air will come into the space from wherever it can, usually through doorways, windows, or specially prepared openings. It can be used to avoid contaminants spreading to other areas, as a negative pressure is created within the space in which the system operates. The second one is inlet. This system is concerned only with the supply of outside air. The space is under positive pressure, with the air leaving through doorways or windows. This system is used mostly in clean space, thus preventing contaminants coming in from other areas. The system is suitable for storage and larger areas, not for cooking areas. Combined, finally, this balances the flow of air in and out of the space. Requirement of ventilation for the kitchen. Well, the requirement is specially for air changes, air velocity, and air volume. A well-planned kitchen must have a satisfactory working environment, enable maximum productivity, provide adequate facilities for staff, provide adequate storage facilities, minimize risk of cross-contamination, provide adequate hot and cold water supply, include a proper drainage system, supply sufficient lighting system, deny access to pests. How do you describe workflow? It is important that the kitchen is designed to enable a systematic workflow. An example of good workflow is one that facilitates a minimum amount of time to be taken for preparation to finishing. Enables a one-directional flow of food from raw to cooked. Has its equipment so positioned to minimize walking. What is ergonomics? Well, ergonomics is the study of work and its environment in order to achieve maximum productivity. Results can only be attained if necessary tools and equipment are within reach. Distances between workstations are shortened. The workspace is not too cramped. The environment is comfortable and safe to work in. Kitchen design and layout should cover the following things. Proper kitchen layout should accompany efficient workflow, better services, create kitchen working environment, hygiene, and safety. So layout should cover the following points: the receiving area, storage area, preparation area, finishing area, and dishing out areas. So here are a few examples of conventional kitchen diagram of combined preparation and finishing kitchen, and diagram of a separate preparation and finishing kitchen. Finally, planning, designing, and layout of kitchen should include the following areas: larder operation or cold department, kitchen stove operation or hot section, pastry operation or what we call sweet department, bakery section for breads and cakes, preparation area for mise en place, executive chef's office, cold room for meat, cold room for fish, cold room for vegetable and fruits, walk-in cooler, cold room for dairy products, still room or pantry for coffee kitchen, pot and pan washing area, what we call scullery, dishwashing area for chinaware, cutlery and glasses is separate, kitchen staff room or restroom, waste area or garbage disposal, goods receiving area, bulk dry store, bulk cold store, day-to-day store, ingredient room, equipment store, and finally food service counter. Having said this all, we have come to the completion of kitchen planning and layout audio note. Thank you very much.